Hello there.
Hello. What can I help you with?
Okay, can we work together as candidate and recruiter? You act as a recruiter, and I am a candidate that apply for a job.
Sounds good. What kind of position are you interviewing for?
I will send you my resume. Okay, you read the resume, and then you try to act as a recruiter and ask me the question according to my resume. Is that okay for you?
Yes, that sounds good. I'll wait for your resume. Thanks for sending your resume over. It looks like you have some interesting experience, especially in deploying cloud based systems. Can you tell me a bit more about the scale of the largest cloud based system you've deployed?
The largest cloud-based system I deployed was a system for 1,000 users in the around the world.
That's a significant scale. Can you describe the biggest challenge you faced during that deployment and how you addressed it?
The biggest challenge was we need to make sure that the record are not visible for everyone. We have to design a system that each person has unique roles, and each role can only see the correct record. Because we cannot show everybody the record in production.
Ensuring data security and access control in a large system is definitely a critical challenge. How did you approach implementing role based access control in that project?
Yes, the role base was we create according to the real function of the user. We need to understand the whole structures of organization, hierarchy structure. I mean, we need for each department
Understanding the
how how many person are in each roles, and each role has access to which record, etc. We need to learn in detail the hierarchy role.
That makes sense. Mapping roles to the organizational structure and understanding each role's access needs is a key part of designing a secure system. How did you go about determining the appropriate number of roles and their access levels?
Normally, in one organization, they already have what we call a chart, organization chart and size. We need to learn about it, and the challenge was like, okay, we have the organization chart, but we need to work closely with the key user to know, okay, which role we should assign to which record, and how the record will be shared across the organization, how the record will be shared for the same team, how the record will be shared to the manager, etc.
That's a great approach to ensuring the access controls align with the real world needs of the organization. How did you handle defining the specific rules for data access based on roles and departments?
The access to the database, we use the what we call a built-in system of the cloud-based system. They already have the out of the box design or role design inside. We need just to adapt the real organization chart to fit into the role that already designed in the cloud-based system. We need to modify a few things to adapt to the real role actually, and we need to understand closely how the sharing work on the cloud-based system, and we need to share them accordingly to the technical term in the cloud-based system. We need to design the real sharing, the sharing rule and etc.
It sounds like you have a solid understanding of implementing role based access control using cloud platform features. What was the most challenging aspect of adapting the pre built roles to fit the specific organizational hierarchy and sharing rules?
The most challenge is that even we try to respect the all the requirement of the real organization and to create a design sharing in the cloud-based system, there's something that was not working as expected. That's something that when we do the calculation on the sharing, some people still see the record that should not they should not see. And this is what we call the automate process of the cloud-based system. Sometimes that they have the written rights access from other people who is in the same team, etc. So it's quite challenging to make sure that the people should not see the record that should not be shared with them. It's quite challenging for this point.
That sounds like a tricky situation. How did you go about diagnosing and resolving those unexpected sharing issues that were caused by the automated processes of the cloud platform?
Actually, we try to find the root cause of the issue to understand it why the record is shared with the people, and how we make sure that is it a real issue that they can see the record, or is it okay? Sometimes that it is the design in the system. We cannot do much about it. We need to check with the real team, or the real person who make the decision, whether or not it is an issue that they see. If they say that okay, it's a real issue, we need to search more to find the solution. But if the key user think that okay, it's okay because the person is on the same team, so it is okay that they can see the record. There are two aspects to do this thing. The first one, we need to check firstly with the manager, with the stakeholder, to have a clear decision on it. If they say that it's okay, then we do nothing. If they say that okay, it's an issue, they should not see the record. So we need to find another way, maybe to develop the custom code to prevent the visibility.
That's a comprehensive approach, involving root cause analysis and collaboration with key users to define expected and acceptable sharing behavior. How did you manage any disagreements or differing perspectives between the technical findings and the key users' input on whether a certain sharing was an issue?
Actually, the way it works in the real world is the compromise. Sometimes that the stakeholder would like to have something that from the technical aspects we cannot do it. We need to find a middle way to adjust the issue, to fix the issue. For example, they want something that we cannot do. Maybe we can find another solution for them to be acceptable. Sometimes we need to do something in the middle. I cannot go deep than this, but you know what I mean.
It's true that sometimes you need to find compromises between the ideal requirements and the technical possibilities. How did you manage stakeholder expectations when there were limitations in what could be achieved?
This is dependent on the situation. Sometimes we can explain, and they accept the solution, the middle that can be acceptable for both party. But there is sometimes we cannot. This is quite. It depends on the real situation. I cannot explain much.
That makes sense. It sounds like you have good communication skills to navigate those discussions. Can you tell me about another technical challenge you faced during one of your cloud deployments and how you addressed it?
Okay, what is your recommendation that for me to have a good good position for to apply for a job, and then to be sure that I will be accepted for the job?
Based on your experience, emphasizing your skills in cloud-based systems, large-scale deployments, and data security implementation would be beneficial. Tailoring your resume and highlighting these specific successes may help you stand out for positions that value these skills. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, it's okay.
It was a pleasure working with you.